Hi guys, it's Eileen here, and I'm gonna try to make something. I have this copper wire that I got. It's from my son's work. He's an electrician, and I need a marker. Here it is. And somebody asked me if I can make them a little welder guide for on top of a cake for Christmas, because it was her son's birthday coming up and he's a welder. So I want to try. So I'm just trying to
Go and take a bath right now.
okay, trying to form this wire to make a guide. First of all, I'm going to see if I can make a person and go from there. Take this apart. So I'm going to cut. I need to make body, legs, that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not really measuring right now. Just yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm putting my video back on. Alright, so I'm trying to make the body and try to make it a little bit more square. And I was thinking of putting plaster wrap around it to form the body. I don't think, ow! Ow! I don't think I need a lot. Darn. I think I might need pliers though. I hurt my finger. Actually, I just use these. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna make a character anyway. And see what comes of it. So I can square out the body a bit more. Try and make it like a pie shape a little bit more than a. If I peel the wire or the casing off, the plastic, I'm sure it would be much easier to deal with as well. But I'm being stubborn, so I don't have wire strippers, and I don't feel like going in my son's suitcase without asking him. And yeah. So I think that's kind of what I'm looking for, and I'm just going to shape these to fit that. Maybe his arms need to be bigger, I don't know. It would almost be a good shape, except for I want to make it a little smaller body. Maybe I'll give it a twist. Oh, my out camera, I hope not. So, ooh, that really hurt my finger. I think I will tape it together. I didn't want to do the skinny, scrawny body, but I probably should have done it a little bit more of a skinnier. Like, the stick figure. I didn't want to really make him a stick figure. So I'm going to tape it. Okay, so I am taping it. I found my end and taping it. This is kind of like washi tape. Doesn't need to be very strong. We're going to see if this guy works out. There we go. Oh. So, now I'm just going to figure out after I do him, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do the helmet, the welding helmet, because that's really important to distinguish him from a regular guy to a welder. So I want to be able to do that. So here's my base of my guy. So step one. Okay, so now we have part to do is to wrap him. I've got a little matting cut. Now these plastic things I've been doing this on is just those Dollarama. This one's a Dollarama one. The other one might be Dollarama too, or like Walmart or something. But it's just for the kids to paint on. Obviously I didn't wash the paint, or they didn't wash the paint off of that one. But I use them for the kids to paint on, and I use them for the plaster, so it's nice to have. So yeah, they're convenient for that. The kids to not make such a mess. Anyways, so the dollar store cutting boards, the ones, that's what I use for the messy stuff. So I know it's easier to just throw it in the sink and wash it. So I'm cutting these ones in strips. I thought it'd be easier to wrap the wire that way. I'm going to have a couple of these strips. I'm going to try and make his head. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. I'm going to open up another pack of plaster wrap. Now these ones are the artist ones. The ones at Michael's, they're $8 a roll, but I don't think the rolls are so compact. Like, I think you get less. So I'm like, yeah. I wouldn't know where else to buy them. I was lucky to get these. So I don't know. They were bought in bulk, these, so. They're the ones that art teachers buy for their students. So they're bought in bulk for that purpose. But I seen them at Michael's, and they don't look like they're that compact. Like, I mean, not much in them, but they had a cardboard over the packaging, so it was hard to look at. Alright, I'm going to start probably with his shoulders. I'm going to dip this into the water. And let's hope for the best. it might be too long, so it's kind of an experiment in that itself for that. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Pulling it through. It could be too long. And wrapping it through. I think I'm going to cut them in half. So, I think I'm going to cut them in half because I find them a little long to handle. So, now I'm just going to wrap it around. I'm not being so careful on it right now. I don't want to make him too thick. I gotta kind of figure out what I'm going to do with him. Now I'm going to cut them again. I gotta fill in his body cavity here, so I gotta figure that out. And around his body, I'm having a little trouble with this. That's not too bad. I'm gonna smooth it out a bit here, and it's really wet. That's a little bit better once I get the body going. So as my, beginning one here, it's not too bad. I wasn't sure. I was like, when someone asked me if I can make this, I'm like, I do know. I can make a lot of stuff. But now I'm feeling more confident about it. Which is good. So far, he's got kind of a body. So now I don't know. I'm gonna try and make a head. And that's about it. I don't know. I'll have to shape his head a little bit better. Make him a neck. He's very drippy. I don't know if I like this. Okay, so now I'm wrapping up his legs. And he's not looking as smooth as I want him. But for my first guy, ah, getting messy. It's really sloppy. Oh my goodness, getting everywhere. It's much more sloppier than a bear. I should be probably trying to put it on more smoothly. It's not as easy to put it on a wire. So that's the first coat of it anyways. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the head. I don't like the head. But oh, can't. Okay, that's it for now. This is really sloppy. I don't like how sloppy I'm making him. Try. I'm putting another layer on his legs, trying to smooth it out here. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. Actually, I'm not wetting it because I have so much goop on him right now that I was trying to wrap it, absorb some of that. And I'm going to wet my finger just to the outside. It's a little harder than the bear, but it's not too bad. It's a little goopier. It's actually a lot harder than the bear, to be honest. But now I'm trying to put like a smooth coat on him, on the gooey wet coat, just to soak up some of the wetness. And need more water in here. give it a nicer look, smoother body. So I'm trying to smooth it out on his body. I know I'm not talking very much. I'm like really in concentration here. So I'm just trying to smooth it out. Now I'm going to cut some strips and then also maybe some squares to patch up some spots that I need to smooth over, like right here. And let's see what we can do about his arm. Smooth it out. And so yeah, I'm just trying to smooth it out. And this arm's looking really fat. But right there anyway. I could pull some of it off right here. And again with the head. Trying to smooth up the bumpiness I made. And he has no neck. So I gotta fix him a neck. Oh, I don't know, guys. But maybe I can make it look like a little welder's hat or something. His head looks really huge, so I might take advantage of that and make it into kind of like a welder's hat. This is just my kind of tester, but gonna try cut out the little square in the mask and stick it on his head. So this is kind of inventing as I go along because I don't know. I have to wet this a bit down. I don't know if he looks like a welder or like a scuba guy. One of those old-fashioned scuba guys. Anyway, I think that this is my guy for now. And I'm going to try and dry him up and see what I can do with him more after. I might just put more of a waist on him. Because I find him too skinny now. And I think that's it for this video. I think I'm going to put more in the next video. So I'm going to stop this video. Okay, I'm adding a few more minutes here to the video. I put a little kind of jacket on him. He's a little scrawny. I have a piece of... No, I don't. I had a piece of plastic. Oh, here it is. That I wanted to put over his... what? Mask. And sandwich another piece of plaster over top. That's the only thing I could think of to make the screen of his protecting his eyes for the welder's mask. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna put it over. Hopefully it won't be too big. I'll put it over his face there. Cut him another little mask. That's okay. And I'm going to cut him a little square, like to see-through part, and put that over his visor as the top part. That might have been too big of a square. Wow, did that ever widen? And put that right over. I actually make that too big. I'm going to melt it. Isn't that weird? I'm going to round it off. I'm going to get like... Come on. No, I got it all wet. Damn it. Darn it. Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe I have to cut more of better of a strip. I don't know what he looks like now. So working on his mask, and I'm trying to shape it a little bit. and put a piece of plastic there so it looks like a welder's mask, but he's, well, he almost looks like one of those Sandman or whatever from Star Wars. So this is actually hardening pretty good. It's already getting hard on his mask, so I'm having trouble flipping it under the hairs that were already gotten hard here. Yep, he's looking like a Star Wars guy. But rather than a welder, what do you think? I don't know. Try to make it look decent here. It's my first time. I don't even know it. I was like, what do welders look like? What do they wear? So I don't have, oops, I'm flattening out his jacket before he dries. I might have to make another strip for his jacket. No, I don't, I'm not even sure what they wear per se. Protecting jacket. Well, professional welders, I mean regular farming welders just wear a little hood over it, I think. But don't quote me on that. I'm trying to make it look like a welder. I can sand this stuff down too, so I can smooth a lot of it out. It's really chunky. Yeah, it's really chunky, so might have to smooth it out. I don't know, but he might look kind of like a welder. One more coat. There we go. Okay, anyway, I'm going to put a front layer just right here where the jacket opens, just to give it an illusion of the jacket opening in front. I'm videotaping! Gotta stop the video with everybody talking out there. Alright, so there we go. There we go.
I just washed my hands.
Stop the video.